What is going, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Now I'm changing my content up a bit, and today we're actually going to be going over the internet conspiracy theory iceberg. Now, the reason why I'm changing things up is because I want to expand more on my YouTube channel, and also I've been wanting to do something like this for a while. So yeah, without further ado, let's kind of get into it. So we all know what bots are. They're pretty much just scams or robots that the internet puts out, I guess, to either have like check on like how things are doing or to send scammers to get information, steal information. That's why VPNs are invented. But there isn't really much to say about bots. Just that they're there. So spams or spammers are similar to bots, but just in this case, they send like fake emails or like business emails that don't really like gather your interest, or just pretty much like just annoyances or nuisances in emails or messages. That's pretty much all they are. To end off tier one, we have online scams or scammers. And if you have a VPN or some type of like data protection, then of course you won't get scams. But scammers are pretty much used to steal your identity information, more prominent with the elderly, with including house phones or the uninformative use of the internet. Okay, then, that was tier one. Now on to tier two. We go a little bit deeper. So algorithms are more used of like personal preference, like whatever you watch or whatever you search up. Whenever you search it up again on a different day or a different time, it will give you same if not similar results to what you searched up before, and in a way tries to pique your interest of, hey, this website or let's say this YouTube app is really understanding my likings. So targeted ads are nothing new, but usually what it does is, let's say whatever you're watching or you search up something or you've bought something before. In some instances, whatever you log on to, whatever website you go on, might have an ad of what you've recently searched up or have been looking for, but yet you somehow don't know how it knows, but it just knows. So to end off tier 2, we have UDC or user data collection. Now this means that whatever your software has or whatever like website you go to or whatever, like let's say you go on YouTube, it's always collecting data that you either like or dislike, or you've shown interest or you don't show interest on. And it's a bit iffy on how people react to it, but that's what's usually meant. Alright, so that was tier 2 of the iceberg. Now moving on to tier 3, where we go just a bit more deeper. So deepfakes are AI generated faces, we can say, used to, in a way, be used in malicious intent, as what we've seen in the general public. But pretty much, it's like you can put your face on pretty much another person's existing face, and 95% of the time people think that that's actually the person that is real. So lost media is pretty much media that is either non-existent or just really hard to find, or that was once supposed to be media but is now pretty much forgotten. Like a great example would be, of course, the Batgirl movie or the Batgirl TV series that they really wanted to make but they never could. It's pretty much considered lost media because it was once media but now is pretty much never going to be made ever again. So to end off tier 3 of the iceberg, we have shadow ban. Now shadow banning is pretty much an example. Let's say you're on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook and you realize that you're slowly not getting the engagement that you were expecting. You're slowly being banned without your pretty much without your intent or without your attention being known. Alright, now moving on from tier 3 to tier 4, where everything starts to take a dark turn and a dark twist. So I don't think I can say that word, but starting off tier 4, we have adult actresses are actually succubi or succubus. Now, succubus are actually these mythological creatures that prey on the dreams of men to, in a way, I guess, steal like their life force or steal something from them that gives them like powers. It's the whole kind of worms. So SCPs based on real life, or SCP known for secure, contain, and protect, are like, let's say, Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster or the Jersey Devil, but these SCPs are more like world threatening, if that makes sense, or like could end the world or the universe. And so basically what it's trying to say is that SCPs are based off real life things like I said, like aliens or Bigfoot or like the Yeti. So subliminal sigils, I think that's how it's pronounced, in adult content is pretty much whenever someone watches adult content, they're being exposed to like ritualistic symbols or like occults or something like that along those lines, where like it messes with the person's mind or something like that. It's kind of weird. You can delve deep into it, but that's pretty much what it's trying to say, that there's like symbols. Okay, that's the end of tier 4. Moving on to tier 5, where things are getting really dark and really unknown at this point. We don't really know. Starting off tier 5 with a pretty interesting one, that Wikipedia is secretly written by one person, which I don't know if I can believe that to be true or not, but if you do go on Wikipedia pages, things are constantly changing. You can even check when the date it was changed. Something from 2016 could be changed right now at this very moment as we are talking, making this video, and we won't even know it unless we go and check. Yeah, you didn't read that wrong. Apparently, Twitter or X was created to trigger World War III, which I don't know, man. I mean that's going way off the rails. I mean, yes, I get it. Twitter slash X can be a bit very jarring and toxic at times. Okay, it usually is, but I don't know if it if it creating like another war. Okay, with this one, I don't know much about the Great AI Gaslight Experiment. I don't know about that. I know there's experiments in AI, but maybe it's talking about how it's trying to get the whole world to kind of like go into like this whole thing of for AI or against AI, which I guess is a thing that's more prominent now because AI is more prominent in our daily lives. But I don't know about it being a gaslight experiment. I've never really heard of that. Right, now off from tier 5 to the final tier of this iceberg, the last entry. The last entry of this iceberg, that every user's internet is personalized. Now, for this one, I don't know if I can confirm or deny it because, I mean, I don't really know. I mean, if they're saying that they're because of our data tracking, because of the AI usage, I mean, I really don't know. But if this is true, then isn't that kind of cool that your internet's personalized for you? There you have it, the internet conspiracy theory iceberg. If you enjoyed, please do like and subscribe and turn on all notifications. This is way different from what I'm usually making, like zombies content or commentary, but I've been taking a bit of a break and a lot of things have happened in my life, and I just want to delve into something new that I've never done before. I mean, icebergs I've done, but this is something totally different. But yeah, other than that, that's it.